Shapeshifters are real. Don't let anyone tell you any different. Many years ago, while on a camping trip in the Alaskan wilderness with a couple of friends, we encountered one, at least we think we did. We were 2 days in, on our 3-day trip, with no issues. We had camped in this area many times before and never had any problems, an occasional bear, or elk, that we would have to frighten off with a shot fired from one of our rifles, but nothing out of the ordinary. But this time was different, a night we will never forget. One evening, while fishing along the bank of the Yukon River, we noticed a bear eating a salmon on the opposite shore. Out of nowhere, this massive beast, up and bolted from its half-eaten salmon down the shoreline and into the woods, howling the whole way. About a minute later, the largest wolf we had ever seen appeared from the woods. Not only was it the largest wolf we had ever seen, it had a distinct white patch of fur running from its head to its tail. It approached the salmon, and quickly devoured it, bones and all. After it was finished, it looked up and locked eyes with us. It began to walk closer to us from the other side of the river. We fired one shot in the air, but it didn't even flinch. We fired a second shot in the air, and it stopped. After the third shot, it slowly walked into the woods behind it. The sun was just starting to set, so we decided to head back to camp. After a quick supper, we agreed to go to sleep early, as we would be packing up to leave the next morning. After throwing a few more logs on the fire, we said our goodnights and went to our tents. This was around 9. I was awakened by a loud noise in the camp. I grabbed my watch, it was 2 a.m. At first, I thought it might have been one of my buddies, so I blew it off. But a few minutes later, I heard a different noise. This sounded like a heavy branch breaking followed by a deep growl. I slowly and quietly unzipped a corner of my tent door. Please like and follow for part 2.